Hello, pioneers. Thank you for supporting and following Pi from Us. We truly value your contributions and comments, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Your ideas inspire us, and we're always excited to create videos on topics that interest you. For instance, a user named ChangFenBadger7504 commented, Pi needs government and bank support, or allow part of Pi to go to the market to increase user activation. You're absolutely right. Banks and governments play a crucial role in the Pi Network project, and their support would signify a major success for all of us. However, the timing and manner of their involvement are even more important. Let's dive into this topic in today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help grow the Pi Network community. Stronger community, stronger Pi Network. Some of you may have noticed images circulating online showing various national currency symbols integrated within the Pi Network blockchain for testing. The Pi Core team anticipated this development and prepared for it from the start. Pi Network's journey is aimed at collaborating with global banks, national governments, and even global economic organizations. This is the vision and goal of Pi Network. But for now, let's reflect on ourselves. Are we strong enough to engage in discussions with banks or governments? The reality is that we still have a long way to go before reaching their level. Why should they invest in Pi Network? By asking these questions, we can understand the truth. Banks and governments will only join Pi Network when it's strong enough. When, after the open mainnet, we reach significant milestones that can no longer be ignored. Take the early days of Pi Network as an example. At first, the media dismissed Pi Network as a scam. Exchanges ignored it, and many YouTubers made videos criticizing it. But look at where we are now. Even Binance, the world's largest exchange, has taken notice of Pi Network. They now recognize the project and can no longer ignore us. And if a typical cryptocurrency project wants to be listed on Binance, it has to pay a large amount of money and transfer up to 50% of its tokens to Binance. This is an extreme requirement. But what about Pi Network? Exchanges must request permission from the Pi Core team to list Pi Network on their platforms. Why is this the case? It's because our project has inherent strength and a powerful community. Pi Network has been built on a solid foundation with practical applications in everyday life. It's not just an asset for trading on exchanges. Pi Network offers many other ways to use Pi. Of course, having exchanges support could accelerate the project's growth even further, but the relationship must be mutually beneficial and respectful. Considering this, can you now imagine how Pi Network might collaborate with banks and governments? It's similar to the example above. After the open mainnet launch, Pi Network must grow to a point where using Pi coin in daily life becomes widespread, so much so that banks cannot ignore it, and governments feel compelled to engage with us. Both the Pi Core team and all pioneers must contribute to building a strong peer-to-peer economy, an economy robust enough to stand independently, attracting banks and governments to partner with Pi Network for further mutual growth. This may sound ambitious and distant, right? You're just an ordinary person, yet here you are, told that we need to build an economy so significant that governments would approach and partner with you. It sounds like we're building a nation, doesn't it? That's precisely what Pi Network is, an unbounded nation. Pi Core team leads Pi Nation, and we, the pioneers, are its citizens. To establish a self-reliant and powerful Pi Nation, both the Pi Core team and the pioneers must work together. The strong prefer to work and collaborate with those who are equally strong. Without a large user community, or quality products like the Pi blockchain, the Pi KYC system, Fireside Forum social network, or the latest map of Pi, would exchanges, or even Binance, take notice of us? It's clear that strength must come from within. Only by being self-sustaining can Pi Network succeed. This is what we aim to convey to each pioneer. As members of Pi Network, we must each strive for self-reliance, gaining a deeper understanding of the project, and then work or do business with Pi Network. When each pioneer is resilient, Pi Network becomes stronger. Pi Nation will then attract banks, large companies, governments, and global financial institutions. Without strength, no one will want to join forces with us. Pi Network is unique in this way. As Nicholas has mentioned, we will see a special relationship between users and Pi Network that no other crypto project has achieved. It's a win-win, where both sides work together to develop and protect Pi Network. Can we predict when banks and governments will engage with Pi Network? With the current growth rate, it will likely take about 2 years after Open Mainnet. By then, people may be able to travel and spend PiCoin comfortably in various countries. The tourism market will become a lucrative opportunity for banks to see the benefits Pi Network brings and to integrate Pi blockchain into their own systems. This will be a mutually beneficial partnership. At first, partnerships may come with conditions, but as Pi Network grows independently, they will seek to partner with us. Understand this point clearly. Pi Network is taking the most challenging path, building a nation, Pi Nation, a borderless nation. If you truly want to be a citizen of this nation, then become stronger and more knowledgeable yourself, and contribute to Pi Nation, even in small ways, or at least protect it. We can only rely on ourselves. Pi Network will succeed only by developing independently. External forces are not the answer. Self-reliance is our path, and it should be yours too. If we are strong, Pi Network will be strong with us.